vlog number 9. So currently the training plan that I've got is 2 days of 2x20 or sometimes 2x15 depending on how I'm feeling at 90 to 100% of FTP. And then after those days, I'll usually take 1 or 2 days where I'll do like a long endurance ride. And I mentioned this in another video where I try to get 1 or 2 long endurance rides a week, and usually that's weather permitting, or if life events don't interfere, I try to get those 2 long rides in. Now, speaking of interference, you'll see some on the trail here. Now, on the weekends out here, you'll see a lot of families with kids on the trails, and obviously, if you're going, 20 miles an hour or more, that kind of creates a little bit of a dangerous situation. So, kind of trail rides are kind of a good way to kind of force you to take it easy, not only for yourself, but also for the safety of others. And actually, if you look closely at this kid in the kind of light blue jacket, she's actually got a camera on the top of her head here. So, for all I know, I ended up in her vlog. Now, as far as what kind of rides I like to do on these endurance rides, I definitely prefer the cyclocross rides, where we have a little bit of asphalt, a little bit of dirt, a little bit of crushed stone. I just like the variety of the terrain. It makes the slower rides a little bit more fun. I mean, there's only so much cornfield riding you can do. So, on this day, I'm taking a mixed trail all the way up to a forest preserve. Now, on the way, I actually see a few interesting things.
That's good.
Now, this is the first time I've actually seen anybody just sort of set up a hammock on the side of the trail. Now, I was talking to my friend Will. You've seen him in a couple of videos. Now, Will's saying that this hammock hiking thing is kind of a thing, and a lot of people like to do it. That's the first time I've ever seen it. And, personally, if I was going to go set up a hammock, I'd want to reward myself after hiking several miles. I don't know where these people are from, but I do know the main road's like less than a half mile off to the west here. And it's only a short walk to a parking lot from here, so I'm actually kind of surprised that these guys kind of set up a hammock, and I guess they're trail watching. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I guess hammock hiking is a thing. First time I've ever seen it. Let me know if you guys actually do this. I've never actually seen this done, at least on these main trails, the ones that lots of people bike up and down and take hikes on. So, I just stopped on this bridge here and just took a little bit of nature in. And this is the kind of stuff that I really love on rides, especially the endurance kind of trail rides. I just like to stop, especially when there's no one around. It's really quiet and it's peaceful, and maybe you're listening to a stream. And it just feels really good, to have the sun at you, and it's, to hear the sounds of the birds and nature, and it's great. And it's almost as if, I kind of need a hammock. All right, let's continue. And now we have a really beautiful horse. I actually love seeing horses on the trail. They just really make kind of the experience a lot better. There are two drawbacks to horses on the trail, and that's when they have horse poop on the trail, and they're really huge and kind of hard to dodge when there's a lot of people on the trail. And the second thing horses do to trails is that their hooves sometimes damage the trail when the trail is soft, so you kind of ride over these bumpy spots. Now, it's not really a big deal for a cross bike, but if you happen to show up with a road bike, kind of sucks. But as far as horses go, they're awesome. If I could convince my wife to let me have a mini horse, I'd probably do it. But so far the answer is no. And that's the end of vlog number 9. So I'm going to leave you guys with some music, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of the forest preserve. I know I certainly did. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.